Folks, this is a 3D printed air pump that I made. It's an air water pump that shot water 14 foot in the air. We made a 3-inch model and we made a 6-inch model. This shows it.
Yeah. All right, this is Darren. He's got a smile on he won't have in a minute. This right over here is, I don't know if you remember it, but we put this together in one of the last episodes. And this is just loosely fitted. He's going to use that famous hammer and tighten it up. But we put that together, and he's now going to demonstrate it in real water.
Instead of that fake water. Well, this stuff will get so tight, we're not going to need to glue it.
And I don't know if that's a regulation hammer or not. But it's what
And I'm
we have.
pretty sure they probably won't recommend us whacking PVC pipe. They'd probably say something about shattering them.
Well,
And
we
it's
can
pretty
do
easy
that.
to do.
Others have failed, I think. All right, that's what it looks like.
The old ones, we just yanked out of the pond when we had to put the new liner in.
We put the new liner in, and these others have ran for 12 years. This is the new liner, and it started raining, so we just had to fill it up so it wouldn't run underneath it, so we got some wrinkles in it. But we can live with it. He's back here wrestling with that. So maybe on one of those wrestling channels here pretty soon,
There we go.
if he wins it.
Oh,
Okay, we're going to get the hose right behind him. We've got a 25-foot hose he's going to hook into it. And then we got air already streaming from the shed way back in the back. Let me tie PVC pipe to this pond. And then we're going to hook it up. Instead of airline, we're using water hose. We got water hose fittings on it. The reason basically is it's cheaper to do it that way. He's going to just pick an air one. I've got him running in the shed, and I've had two, so he picked one there. You can hear the noise. It's pulling out of here. So he's got it hooked up. The air hose hooked in the middle.
I'll retighten this.
Okay, we're going to do a demo here, see if we can, without falling in the
The
pond.
goal
Is
to
he's
stay
trying to
dry.
stay dry. Now, staying dry in water is hard.
staying out of the water, unfortunately, is a little hard.
Okay, it's got to go under, and it's got to go under for enough footage to put pressure on it. If it doesn't have pressure above it to force the water into that, oh, it came apart.
It's warm. You don't even mind it. All that rainwater and right out of the hose, it's not bad at all.
It was a glacier, I think, that melted. Everybody likes,
Decisions were made. and
this is an action.
We're not going to say if they were good decisions or bad decisions, but decisions were made. Well,
Can we turn it off?
yeah, turn it off so it can fill with water. That's the only reason we're turning the air off when we put it in. We want it to fill with water. I don't know if it would work if we didn't. Yeah, we'll have to try it one time.
Okay, how many people believe that Darren's going to get wet? More than he is. Would it look funny if he wore a coat while in the water?
Oh yeah.
And we went ahead and got a washing machine adapter that has female on both sides, because the older ones we use a male fitting instead of a female fitting.
All right, Pop, why don't we kick that off?
All right, we're going to turn it on. Got a little air leak, looks like. But you see, folks, it does work. It squirts at a random deal. Now, if it were deeper in the water, it would go farther. Let me see if I've got, has that come off? If it does, I've got an adapter. Maybe.
Does that come off? Yeah. Wait till I put it next to my face.
Well, I just asked.
Give me that camera, Pop.
All right.
I'm gonna try to put it under with the air going and see what it does.
All
I
right.
don't think we've ever done that.
I think it'll work.
Usually tilt them with the air off, get them all set up, then turn on the air.
Is it moving?
Woohoo! Yeah, you got a couple little bitty creatures. You can hardly tell.
I think this is, I believe that's a 1 inch right there.
Watch coupler. All right, Pop. My goal is to keep that out of the water.
You're pressing it, I think.
Let's see what it can do.
I just don't think it can go that high, folks. That's probably 16 foot. I'm guessing. Got too much leak.
Hold on.
Oh!
Hold on. I think
That's
I got
16
enough
foot in the air.
leak. I think I have enough leak.
It's, with the water leaking, it's only pumping 16 foot or better in the air.
Hey, what is that, Pop? How many pounds of pressure is that, Pop?
That's less than 4 pounds.
And we're losing most of it.
And we're losing most of it because it's not tight down
Because,
there.
yeah, something about the fittings aren't matching like we hate.
Okay. Whoa!
I got it down a little farther now. It likes being deep.
Okay, the deeper it is, the higher the water will go.
But you may have to give a little more air pressure.
Yeah, we're going to have to get some more air pressure. I can see that.
Well,
All right.
let's have a little fun and bring it. Oh, bring it down to where it's supposed to be. That's how it works. See how the air comes up behind it and blows the water up? That's why it's called a burp pump.
All right, folks, this is a little one. Everybody thought it had to be bigger, but we're going to try this little small one I beat. It does come apart, though.
Nailed it.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, this is a smaller one. I think that's 3/4 inch pipe, maybe 1 inch. 1 inch pipe.
That's 1 inch.
The other one was 2 inch. So this is half the size. And a smaller check valve. He's having trouble getting that on for some reason.
Somebody in the comments will tell me why. I kind of know why. But I'm sure somebody's already yelling at me. But we don't have one, so I'm just going to screw it on.
You want a wrench?
No.
Okay.
Cross-threaded enough.
All right. Okay, we got too much air pressure is what's wrong. There it goes. Sometimes too much air pressure and it doesn't work well. So sometimes you have to lower the air pressure.
Yeah, you can float it, just float it up.
Okay, I'm going to slow it down a bit, see if that matters. That helping?
Okay, a little bit more.
A little more?
One more. There we go.
All right, I lowered the air pressure, so that's probably around 2.8. And it will shoot large distance in the air.
Let's have a little fun with that, Dad. You have
Here.
a coupler and a link?
Let me see if I can find the link here. There's 10-foot, half-inch pipe.
Dumb inventions you can make.
Dumb inventions you can make. All right.
You end up getting you in the middle of a pool on a Friday.
All right, that's how high that is. I'm going to say 14 foot or better.
top.
It's coming out. There it goes. 14 foot in the air. Less than, I'd say about 2.8. Less than 3 pounds.
And yeah, it's not, 30 gallons a minute, but it's constant on almost nothing.
And runs 100 watts to run it.
A 100 watt light bulb, an easy bake oven worth of power, and you can move, literally tons of water. Just takes time. Once they're there.
Okay, down below, Darren's getting wet, so let me show you him getting wet there.
Well, I'm trying to aim it a little away from me. This is not my first time I've done this.
Okay, we're going to try this. We've never tried it before. This is a pipe, that I made on a 3D printer, a pump, rather, and it'll go down a 3-inch well, a 4-inch pipe. It's 3 inches across, so it'll go down the center of a 4-inch casing. Hello.
Pause.
Okay, it's a 3-inch pump that we made to where we could put it down a 4-inch casing well. And he's going to try it. We may have too much air, so we're going to put it down, see what happens. He's got a 10-foot pipe on it. It doesn't have a burp pump on it, so we may have to change it. But okay, it does work, but it won't go up 10 foot. But that's the one we're going to put in a 4-inch well that I've got drilled here. Let me turn the air down, just see if that matters too. Oh, let me turn the air up. I turned the air up. Put it all the way at the bottom if you can. All right, it's coming out the top. All right, we had the air turned down for that other one. This one requires the full 4 pounds. But it's going up 10 foot or a little more. And that's on the one I designed on a 3D printer. And that's a granddaughter over there just looking at me, waving at everybody. Wow, it works. We're going to use that on his pond too, only a bigger model for pumping mud. Okay, let's look and see where it's getting him wet. I'm going to pan down here.
Well, this one I didn't.
All right, guys, that's at least 10 foot in the air, if not taller. And I think taller. All right, we're going to get another one. This is the pump we're going to put in Darren's pond. It is a 6-inch pump. I designed it on a 3D printer, and it's designed to pump mud. And if it works, we'll be great. This is the same one as that little one we showed you a few seconds ago, only this one is 6 inches total cross, and probably about 4 inches inside, or maybe a little bit smaller, because we wanted it real strong. He's going to put it down in the water, and then we're going to test it here and see how high it will pump it. Whenever you're ready, I'll turn the air on.
Let me get the pipe on it. I have high hopes, so I'm going to go ahead and put
He has high hopes. All right.
All righty.
There we go.
There.
All right. Folks, it's pumping out 10 foot in the air.
You may have too much air.
All right. And we don't have very deep pond, so I'm going to turn the air down a little bit. The depth of the pond matters. So here's a little less air. Okay, less air pumps better. Okay, this is a prototype, but it does work. And it gets the person holding it wet. This is what I'd call a wet Darren. He differs from a dry Darren a lot in that he's drippy. But that is amazing. That was an idea on a 3D printer, and we didn't know if it would work until now. That works. That's not a huge amount of water, but it's constant for 100 watts of electricity.